On a warm June morning in 2009, Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was nowhere to be found at the rehearsals for his highly anticipated This Is It concerts. The absence of the main star was not just a minor inconvenience, it was a looming disaster. The production was in full swing, with dancers and musicians diligently practicing, but the absence of their leader cast a shadow of uncertainty over the entire project. Little did anyone know that this would be the beginning of a tragic sequence of events that would culminate in one of the most shocking moments in music history. Michael Jackson had always been a man of contradictions. On one hand, he was a global icon, a visionary artist who had captivated the world with his music and dance. On the other hand, he was a deeply troubled individual, battling a myriad of personal and health issues. By May 2009, as the London shows were announced, the pressure on Jackson was immense. He was expected to perform a series of 50 concerts at the O2 Arena, a feat that many believed could revive his career and financial stability. However, behind the scenes, the reality was far more troubling. Jackson's relationship with Dr. Conrad Murray, his personal physician, was at the center of this drama. Murray, a cardiologist with a questionable past, had been hired by E.G. Live, the concert promoter, to ensure that Jackson was fit to perform. However, it soon became clear that Murray's role was far more complex. He was not just a doctor, he was a gatekeeper to Jackson's world, a man who had access to the singer's most intimate secrets and vulnerabilities. Despite A.G. Live's instructions to wean Jackson off Demerol, a powerful painkiller, Murray's role in Jackson's life seemed to be growing more entangled by the day. In the weeks leading up to the rehearsals, Jackson's visits to Dr. Arnold Klein, a Beverly Hills dermatologist, became a regular occurrence. Klein, known for his controversial treatments, provided Jackson with a steady supply of Demerol, further complicating the singer's already fragile state. On May 19, 20, and 21, Jackson visited Klein's clinic, receiving 100 mg of Demerol each day. These visits continued well into June, with Jackson receiving a total of 150 mg of Demerol in a 3-month period. The extent of Jackson's dependency on the drug was alarming, and it was clear that the instructions to reduce his Demerol intake were not being followed. As the rehearsals moved to the Forum in Inglewood, California, the absence of Jackson became a growing concern. E.G. Live, the concert promoter, was already facing financial difficulties, with the production costs ballooning to nearly $29 million. The pressure to get Jackson to attend rehearsals was immense, and the company turned to Dr. Murray for help. Despite the lack of a formal contract, Murray was devoting himself to his role as Jackson's personal physician, but his efforts seemed to be in vain. Jackson's erratic behavior and frequent absences were causing frustration and anxiety among the production team. On June 1, 2009, Jackson made another visit to Dr. Klein, receiving an injection of Restylane and 200 mg of Demerol. That same day, Dr. Murray placed an order with Seacoast Medical, including an airway kit and an ambu bag, equipment typically used for emergency resuscitation. The significance of this order would become tragically clear in the weeks to come. The hiring of Kai Chase, Jackson's new chef and nutritionist, was part of the effort to get the singer in shape for the concerts. However, Chase soon became aware of the high tensions within the Jackson camp. A heated meeting at Carrollwood Mansion, Jackson's home on June 1, 2009, revealed the extent of the problems. Jackson, wearing a surgical mask and layers of clothing, appeared to be in a state of withdrawal, displaying classic symptoms of an addict coming down from Demerol. The meeting, which included Dr. Murray, Frank Dillio, and Randy Phillips, was described by Chase as a volatile affair, with raised voices and a broken vase. Despite the tensions, Jackson began to attend rehearsals more frequently in early June. However, his appearances were often marked by his lack of focus and energy. On June 8th, while Jackson was at Dr. Klein's clinic receiving an injection of Demerol, Dr. Murray ordered more Propofol, a powerful anesthetic, from Tim Lopez. The amount of Propofol ordered was staggering, suggesting that Murray was providing Jackson with the drug to help him sleep, despite its highly dangerous nature. The weeks leading up to June 25, 2009, were filled with a sense of impending doom. Jackson's behavior became increasingly erratic, and his health continued to decline. On June 12th, he attended rehearsals, but the session did not go well. The next day, he canceled rehearsals on his doctor's orders. Emails exchanged between the production team on June 13th revealed growing concerns about Jackson's willingness to participate in the project. On June 25, 2009, the world woke up to the shocking news that Michael Jackson had died. The cause of death was later determined to be acute Propofol intoxication, with significant contributions from other sedatives. Dr. Murray, who had been present at Jackson's home on the night of his death, was charged with involuntary manslaughter and later found guilty. The tragedy of Michael Jackson's death was a complex web of personal struggles, financial pressures, and the questionable actions of those around him. It was a reminder of the dark side of fame and the devastating consequences of addiction. The This Is It concerts, which were meant to be a comeback, instead became a poignant memorial to a lost legend. In the end, the legacy of Michael Jackson remains a bittersweet one, a testament to the brilliance of his artistry and the profound human frailties that ultimately led to his untimely demise.